What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dale Kelly here today, guys, with another video for you guys. It's coming to you guys how you should not pay for your CDL and stuff like that, man. So before we get into this video, you guys already know what I need you to do, man. I need you all to please subscribe, like, comment for me, man, for my YouTube algorithm, guys. Again, I'm just trying to get out here more, like I said before, get more traction on these videos, get more attention, man, reach more people, and just inspire and help and motivate more people, and just bring this free gaming information to a lot of people. But again, let's get into the video, man. So I know my last video I talked about how I didn't like company sponsored CDL training, right? And this is the reason why I don't think you should go this route. Some people may think it's cool. Like I said, it's different strokes for different folks and stuff like that. But me personally, and a lot of people that I know that I've talked to, almost every single person that I've talked to that has went this route, the company sponsored CDL training, they hate it and stuff like that. So again, the reason why I don't think you should pay for this contract, go this route to get your CDL paid for is one. So when you sign this contract, one, make sure you thoroughly read this contract. Read it up and down, take it to an attorney if you know an attorney if you have to, or take it home and thoroughly read this contract and see exactly what you're getting to, guys. But, so whatever company you go to, they may put you on a year or two contract, meaning that you have to work for this company for a year or two. I'm gonna talk about why that's horrible, why I don't really like that. So you may have to work for this company for a year or two, guys, or you may have to have 100,000 miles obligation. Again, so read your contract, see what the contract says, what it says you have to do, restrict end of the bargain and stuff like that, what you have to obligate, all the things that you have to do to fulfill your contract. So just read what you have to do to fulfill this contract and get your certificate of training. So one is the year or two contract that you may have to be locked in with this company for a year or two. Two, it can either be 100,000 miles obligation. Some companies can be more, some can be less. So also, the reason why I don't like this year or two contract is right here, missed opportunities right here, guys. So say problem something. If I'm locked in on a deal with a company and I have to work for them for a year or two, this limits my possibility to sit here and grow and go to another company that maybe offer more money, maybe a better company and stuff like that. You may have to deal with less bullshit from the company, guys. But again, so it just limits your ability to sit here and go to a different company. So say your father, your mother, your friend, your uncle, your auntie, somebody, they have their own trucking company now. If they have their own company and stuff like that, which is offering you more pay, so say you're getting paid 30 cents a mile now, or 38 cents a mile, something this small, but now they're willing to offer you 60 cents a mile. But now you can't leave because you're obligated and you're locked in on this contract here for another year, because you have to fulfill your agreement or your side of the bargain and stuff like that. So again, that's why I really don't like that, man, because it just limits your ability to go other places and find a better opportunity for you guys, for yourself and stuff like that, and just put more money in your pocket and just have a better situation. Again, you have less freedom. It's like I said before, so I can just piggyback off what I just said, guys. Like, you don't have the freedom to move around the way you may want to move around. You don't have the freedom to up and leave this company if you want to just up and leave the company. Because again, you may get to one of these companies, and of course, they're going to tell you whatever to get you there. They're going to lie to you. They're going to tell you whatever. They may tell you that your pay is this a week, but you get there and your pay is $500 shorter than what you were supposed to be getting. And once you sign the contract, or once they told you, like, hey, yeah, you come here for this company, you're going to make X amount of dollars this week, but the whole time you've been working, like I said before, you're just being shorted. It's not what you thought it was. Also, like I said before, with all less freedom, you can't go branch out to another company not trying to offer you a better opportunity and just give you better money so you can better feed yourself or your family and stuff like that. It's the reason why I hate this option, guys. Then everything, you have to deal with a lot of your bullshit from the company. So you make it to this company, and again, it's a lot of bullshit. They're unorganized. They're playing with your money and stuff like that. You're not getting the miles you're supposed to get. They're lying to you left and right. It's dirty. It's a bunch of old trucks. They don't really care about your own time. They have you on the road for weeks at a time. They don't really care about whatever you have going on. It's just a real inconvenience and just that shit. Like, it's just a fucking shit show. So excuse my French, but again, man, it's really just a shit show. But now since I signed this contract, I can't get out of the shit, so I have to sit here and just get shitted on. I'm sorry. Let me stop cussing, man. But real talk, man. Like, on a serious note, man, like, it's so horrible because, guys, like, you don't have the ability to leave the company. Now you have to just sit here and you have to deal with whatever BS that you have to go to. Like, Again, because you just signed a contract, that binding contract that locks you in now for whatever your obligation may be, whatever you have to do on your side of the bargain. Now you're locked in and you can't leave. You can't get a better job opportunity. You can't get a better opportunity to feed yourself and your family, stuff like that. You have to sit here and deal with all the BS that you're going through and stuff like that. So again, the reason why I want to come and talk to you guys, because I know a lot of people are going the route of having a company pay for their CDL training and stuff like that. But everyone I know that I've talked to that has done this route, they hate it because they're dealing with so much garbage and so much BS. It's not what they signed up for. And the fact that they're under this contract now, they can't just up and leave, like I said before, and go to a better situation, or just, like I said before, just again, get a better opportunity for themselves. Okay, now, how to break the company's contract? The question is, can you break this company's contract? That's why I say right here, man, the first thing you need to do is read before signing this contract. Don't be too eager to sit here because, of course, like I said before, guys, they can lie to you all day, tell you something that sounds amazing, that sounds real good, but once you get there and you start working and stuff like that, you see it's not what it was supposed to be. It's not what they hyped it up to be. It's a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of this garbage going on the whole entire way, even with your pay, the loads, the equipment, the safety. It's just not where you want to be, man. You're just very uncomfortable and you hate it there. So read before signing this contract, because honestly, you may not be able to break the contract. And if you do break the contract, just know it's going to cost you thousands of dollars. So it may cost you the remaining of what you already have left to pay for that CDL, or it may cost you the whole thing. And if you don't pay this company, they will withhold your training certificate. So if they withhold that training certificate, you're pretty much assed out. I know I said I'm gonna stop cussing, but no, I gotta be real with you guys, man. I gotta be honest and transparent and just straight up with you guys. If they withhold this training certificate, you're gonna be assed out. So meaning, without your training certificate, you can't go to another company. You can't go to any company, honestly, and get a job. They won't hire you without that proof of your training certificate, showing proof that I did X, Y, Z, I completed this task, I did this is my certificate of training, I accomplished it, I did it. I can go here to work now, I can go wherever to work now with the certificate. I'm free to go wherever. I'm free to go to Esquire Trucking Logistics if I want to, because the owner, Cordell Kelly, is a great owner, and he's willing to pay me freaking 20 cents more, 15 cents more, and he has new equipment. But I can't do that now because shit, I can't hire you because you don't have a certificate of training. No one's gonna put you on the road without your certificate of training or hire you. So again, man, like you have to look at this contract before you read it. Before you sign it, you have to look at it. You have to really read it, man. You have to read it thoroughly because again, how do you break a company's contract? Look at it. You could definitely break it, but yeah, you're gonna have to pay a lot of money to break it. Or again, they may sit here and tell you, you can't break this contract until you fulfill your obligation to us. So until you hold up your end of the bargain, you cannot break this contract. And again, it may be so much garbage, and it's at the end of the day, bro, your mental health and your health period is the most important thing. And no job should come before your mental health, and no job should come before that, guys. Like I said, because the best investment is ourselves, guys. We shouldn't put no job over that and stuff like that. It could be at a company and stuff, man. It's so fucked up, and there's so much garbage. It's so draining. It's so toxic, and it's just so freaking. It's like a freaking. It's inconvenience to your life, to your mindset, to your well-being and stuff like that. That you just feel like you can't fulfill this year. You can't fulfill this 100,000 miles. You can't fulfill whatever they're asking you to fulfill. So again, man, that's why I tell you guys, man, this is not really a great option. If you guys ask how did I pay for my CDL, I'll pay for my CDL out of pocket. So, and I went to a private CDL school, and All-Star Trucking Logistics was a great CDL school. It's located in Detroit, Michigan, man. Before I go into the school, and I'll tell you guys this, before you go to any school of training, go there first, call them, then go up there and just get a little whiff, walk around, talk to the owner, everything like that. Try to get a good understanding and see like what it's gonna be like before you pay your money there and you start trading it. Because again, I went up there, man, I got a good vibe, it was great energy and stuff like that, and I said, okay, cool. I wanna go to CDL school here. These are great people. I think they're gonna train me right. It's not too crowded. I can sit here and I can actually practice on my craft and stuff like that and get better, and they're so hands-on. So if I didn't do that and I didn't talk to the owner of the school, because again, I talked to him and say, hey man, this is what I can do with the payment, this is what I can work out, you guys charge this much, okay, cool, I can do this, but can I pay increments, can I do this? And they worked with me and stuff like that, man. So, you know, do that. I pay for my CDL out of pocket so I can have this, so I can have freedom. I can have freedom to do whatever I want to do, man. I can have freedom to up and leave if I want to. I can have freedom to start my own company. I can have freedom to drive for another company, get better pay. I can just have freedom to move how I want to, not have to deal with anyone's bullshit at the end of the day, guys. So again, that's what I would recommend, man. Paying for your own, paying for it out of pocket if you have to. Like I said in the last video, man, get you a scholarship, man, and pay for it. You have your own certificate. Get you a grant and pay for it. You have your own certificate. Get one of these programs and pay for it and fulfill it. Because now it's better. All that is better than getting locked in with a company, and now you're locked in on a contract, and you may have to give them a year or two of your life, and it's just so much bullshit and such an inconvenience that it's just like it's just mentally draining and it's just toxic in your life overall. So, like I said, man, use the options that you have, guys, because again, I really don't. And I didn't do this myself, but just looking at other people who've done this, I hear them complain about it, and stuff like that, man. It just pains me to see people go through this stuff, man. And a lot of times these big companies just use you as another member and just work you like you're a freaking lab rat, or just like, it's just ridiculous what they do to you, man. Once they get you locked in this contract, how they lie to you, man. How they can just not pay what you're supposed to pay you, how they have you dirty fucked up equipment, how just a lot of hazardous BS and this garbage going on, guys. So again, how you break that contract, it's gonna either cost you money, you may not be able to break it, or if you do break it and you say, hey, fuck it, I'm not gonna pay them, you're gonna withhold your training certificate and you're gonna be asked out, you're not gonna be able to do job with your CDL and stuff like that. So again, man, just read the contract before signing, because every contract is different, man. Again, so again, yeah, I know it's a little repetitive, but I don't want you guys making the same mistakes a lot of other people made and stuff like that. So again, man, thoroughly read and thoroughly investigate whatever company before going to it, man. Look it up, talk to people who worked there before so you can make sure it's the right suit for you, it's the right fitable and right place that you want to be, guys. Because you know, again, this option may be good for you. You may like the company that you're at, man. You may get there and say, hey, man, this year or two is pretty good and stuff like that. And I hope for a lot of people that's doing this, man, I hope it does go good for you. But again, just being honest and listening with you guys, most of the stories I've heard it's been a freak show. It's been crazy, man. It's been a disaster and stuff like that. So again, man, just look into it, guys, and just see what works best for you and stuff like that, man. And if you can take another route, I would recommend taking another route so you're not obligated. You don't owe anybody anything and stuff like that. I'd rather you owe yourself than owe anybody else. So again, even if you had to take out a line of credit or you had to take out a loan, I'd rather you do that than to owe somebody else. I'd rather you owe yourself, because now with that, you have the ability to up and move like that as you want. And now, since I have a better job that's paying me more per mileage or paying me more salary, I can pay off that loan faster and stuff, guys. So again, just look into it, guys, man, and just do what's best for you, guys. But thank you guys for watching this video today, guys. Thank you for coming to class, man. And again, man, like, subscribe, comment for me, man. Leave some comments for me, man, about this video, about the other videos and stuff too, man. Anything you guys want me to talk about or stuff like that, or just any remarks, man, leave some comments and just let me know, guys. But thank you guys for watching, man. I see you, man. Stay blessed.